Okay, so before we start this interview, it seems wise to me to say that this interview is being recorded and that you are aware of it.
Yes, I am aware that it is being recorded.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Let's begin before this interview with a little introduction. Can you introduce yourself to me? What are you doing for Health and TPO?
Actually, I am the Senior Technical Advisor for Public Health and Mental Health in Burundi.
Okay, wow. I'm doing my internship at Health and TPO. Currently, I'm studying business studies related to marketing, and that is why I'm doing this internship for Health and TPO. My main focus is on the social media, and we're hoping, in cooperation with Claire, to launch an Instagram account. So that is what I'm doing for Health and TPO right now. Okay, perfect. So let's start with the interview. Navraj, tell us your story. Who are you and what is your role with Health and TPO? I know we already discussed it before, but maybe you can clarify it for me.
Thank you. I am Navraj Upadhyay. I am from Nepal actually, but these days I am working in Burundi. I have the medical anthropology degree and a PhD degree from the Netherlands, and currently I'm working in Burundi for public mental health and mental health systems, and also supporting community health projects. I have also worked in uh, South Sudan and Afghanistan.
So about your PhD, later on in this interview, I will ask you some questions about that. That's very interesting, of course. So let's go to question 2. How would you describe Health and TPO in 3 words?
It's vibrant, community focused, and staff friendly.
Okay, okay. Why did you begin to work with Health and TPO?
Actually, I was looking, for a job, right after my, MSc degree in the Netherlands. So I joined HealthNet TTPO as I was looking for a job. But why did I continue working for HealthNet till now is because of its friendly behavior and lots of opportunity to learn and grow in career, and also a possibility to combine the research with program implementation in humanitarian emergencies.
Okay, wow, that's really interesting. What do you think is the most valuable aspect of your job?
Actually, the most valuable aspect of my job is that I have the opportunity to interact with a diverse group of people, ranging from the community members up to the national policymakers and in-country donors. So this is very much exciting because I get to learn from all the stakeholders and their personality, their cultural orientations, and their contextual information.
Okay, wow.
And actually cross learning is also an opportunity for me because of these different settings that give me the opportunity to implement what I know and also to learn from them.
Okay, and are you still learning things when you're working in the field?
As I'm learning quite a lot in the field because the context is changing very rapidly in a humanitarian setting. So I learn every day because of the changes in the context, and because I have to deal with the people that are different and also in a different contextual settings.
Okay, wow, cool. What do you think is special about Health and TPO practices and people and that they help?
I think the speciality of HealthNet is that they actually build on the existing resources, and then they support the community structures and systems so that people can reveal their own life, which I really like it. And also they encourage the involvement of the community members from the onset of the programming. So that's what is special for me.
How is Healthline TPO making a difference in the communities that you work with?
Actually, the HealthNet TPO is making difference by actually providing the services to the people, health services and mental health services. Secondly, by building the capacity of the local stakeholders and also the government counterparts and local civil society organization. And thirdly, by supporting the government in the development of protocols, policy documents, and national directives.
How have you been affected by COVID-19 and what extra challenges have you faced?
Actually, due to COVID-19 travel restriction, I have been stuck in Burundi for a long time. I think it's nearly 11 months that I am in Burundi. So I have not been able to meet my family in Nepal, and also I have not been able to visit Netherlands, where I was supposed to attend many events. So because of these travel restriction, actually it's quite difficult not meeting the family for a long time. And this is the first time that I'm staying nearly 1 year uh, out of my country.
Okay. So how, when there was no pandemic, how often did you go back to your country to visit your family?
Normally, I used to visit 4 months time. So normally 4 to 5 months, but then now it's nearly 1 year, so it's quite challenging.
Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that. And are you planning to go back anytime soon? Is there a possibility to leave Burundi and go back to Nepal, or is it still not possible?
Uh, Now there are possibilities, so I'm actually trying to get a booking for January, and then hopefully by the end of January I will be able to travel to Nepal.
Okay. What do you enjoy the most about your work?
Um, as I told previously, actually I enjoy the diverse nature of stakeholders that I have opportunities to interact with, ranging from the community people to national policy makers and also donors. So I'm very happy on that front because I get to know all the channels from the community up to the national policy makers. So that's what is really enjoyable for me. And the also next aspect is that I'm contributing in the service delivery, in research and policy, advocacy. So I'm actually getting exposure in all three domains. So that's quite interesting.
Okay. And what are you looking forward to for 2021?
In 2021, we are having two more projects of similar nature for women, peace and security in South Sudan and Colombia. So there will be lots of opportunities of cross-learning through cross-country learning. So I'm really looking forward to the exchange and sharing and learning between these two project implementation.
Okay.
And similarly, I'm also looking forward to learn more on the online component of psychosocial training and the psychosocial sessions, because this is quite new for me, and I am looking forward to learn how to organize and deliver sessions online.
Okay, that sounds really exciting. And Navaraj, this is of course you successfully defend your PhD. My question is, please can you tell us something about your PhD?
Thank you. Actually, my dissertation is titled "Strengthening Mental Health System in Fragile Setting." and it uses the concept of medical anthropology and WHO's health system strengthening building blocks, and it explores the challenges and opportunities for strengthening mental health systems in low and middle income countries. So it actually looks at the governance, health financing, medical products and vaccine, the health service delivery, the health management information system, and capacity building of health workers. So actually, in a totality, it looks at the mental health systems in a low resource setting like in Nepal and many other countries in Asia and Africa.
Okay, and why fell your interest to this topic?
Actually, when I was the director of TPO Nepal in Nepal, I was actually advocating with the donors and the national government, and then at that time I found that we do not have evidence-based data on mental health systems, and that was lacking. So there was no robust research that we can use for advocacy purpose. And then when I was in Afghanistan, there also we did not have a mental health system related data, and mental health system related projects were also very scarce. And then I thought, no, this is the area that we need to explore, and we need to improve both academically and also in program implementation. That's why I got interested into this topic.
Okay, wow. And the last question, why did you decide to study in the Netherlands?
Actually, I did my master's also in the Netherlands. So because of that connection, and also I like the education system in the Netherlands because it promotes self-learning, and also it critical thinking, and also because of my connection with the Netherlands. I was, very interested to, pursue my PhD also in the Netherlands.
Okay, wow. So this was the end of the interview. I would like to thank you for your answers and yeah, for this great interview. And yeah, I hope everything you have planned for 2021 related to health and TPO will work out well. And I also hope that you can visit your family very soon in Nepal.
Thank you. Thank you, Jessica.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Navaraj, for this interview. Thank you.
Okay.